So let me explain that a little bit. All that time they was together, specially crafted and molded and things was going to hell in a handbasket, son. And it come down to a bluff. You either do this. You know what I mean? What's he gonna do, y'all? Quit going to grandma's? Quit coming to our house? So I kind of got started talking about he took the carport, made a bedroom out of it. And it wasn't just a closed-in carport, it was like a room. Like if you'd had a carpenter come over there, I mean, you probably talking about $40,000, $45,000. They put like one of them hot tubs in the bathroom. But like the projects are never over. I want my kitchen redone. And I remember, I want all new light fixtures in the house. I want the house painted. And I mean, this, what I'm talking about is exploded by 10 times. I'm just telling you a little bit. Like, you gonna sit there and go along with your wife and not go see your grandma? Did you know that there is men that do that? They put their family down because a woman, and I think this goes both ways too, you know what I mean, me and them women. Because I know a man that's like that too, just doing that to somebody's daughter. He don't want her around her mama. There's actually a lot of that. Me and Tammy is bad guys. And Grandma. We are bad guys. Yeah. Hey, y'all know what I mean? Man, Stephen was a good guy. You know, he made a box that he went down there and put in the post office, like people could put food in for needy people. That box would get cleaned out every night. But people would put stuff in there, you know. Hey, I mean, I ain't sitting here trying to say Stephen's like some perfect little angel. But like, for a man He's pretty good. You know what I mean? A lot of men's a little rough. So anyway, I mean, what you gonna do? You know, you gonna live in my world. I tell you, y'all know Hollywood, Chris. He went over there one time to go fishing with Stephen. In whatever the name of that town they was living in. He went over there. She got mad. She got in the car and left. Didn't want him there. Man, Stephen told me about that. Man, that embarrassed the hell out of me, boy. And I ain't even got nothing to do with it. Man, that embarrassed me bad, boy. Sitting in the car, called Stephen up on the phone. Let me know when he leaves. And then, so she had this tracking on Stephen's phone. He didn't know about it for a long time. She always knew where he was at. But like, she had it on hers too. So when she left that day, she turned her tracking off. And what that is to, where are you? There ain't no other reason to turn the tracking off except to worry somebody. And I'm telling you, I told Stephen, I say, I know Hollywood good, y'all. Well, if he'd have known she didn't want him there, he wouldn't have went. And man, that embarrassed me so bad. Like, can't you keep your mouth shut for 3 hours? So I kind of started saying it a while ago, and my mind's like moving around so much. And I said I didn't care what Stephen done as long as he got out. And then when he did, I actually got mad about him keeping all this stuff. He's got a trailer down there that you pull behind your truck that he went back to get it and they wouldn't let him have it. And a bunch of stuff. Hey, y'all, me and Tammy ain't like that. Did you know if I was like that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, there's a lot that goes on living life. Let me finish up about this before I forget it again. Oh yeah, maybe I did. So anybody wound up later getting mad about all the stuff that they took of his. Man, he give everything he made, man. You know, wanted him to quit YouTube. And I mean, I'm talking about a pretty good bit of pressure. I mean, y'all know the power of a woman. You know what I mean? And here's how it goes. If you don't quit, I'm going to be mad. And I'm going to stay mad, and I ain't going to get over it. And there ain't going to be no huggy, kissy, kissy. You know what I mean? I'm going to make your life just as miserable as I can make it. What, have you bought me anything today? So I know some of y'all say, well, Danny, I don't believe you ought to say that. I'm talking about what I'm fitting to say. But Stephen come in here the other day mad as hell, man. Oh, it can't see Bentley's mom on Facebook. He's got her blocked. He come in, he was mad, son. Now, and Stan texts Stephen and said, man, did you see what she said about you? So that's what. When you say, Danny, I don't believe I'd be talking about Bentley's mama, that's the reason I'm saying it, of what she done the other day. She said the courts are rigged. And Stephen won't pay child support. Something like that. Except it was worse than that. You know, when they was married, going to court and all that, all the evidence I had, she was the one going to have to pay child support, not Stephen. She was the guilty one that was going to have to pay child support. Then she over there doing all that big talking on Facebook. I guess a few of them women's like bashing somebody. I didn't see it. I mean, hell, I don't care. But like that thing went to court. She didn't know I'd done all the groundwork to put her in the hot seat. Didn't nobody know about that. I done it with my own money. Come time to go to court, son. Instead of her gonna get the house and alimony and child support, the judge, first thing he done is throw her out of the house. There ain't gonna be no alimony. And you gotta actually pay him child support. You know, and I just is fact. Y'all better be getting this, because don't think I won't put a video on private in a heartbeat, son. All the people think I'll just roll in there and watch later, they just might not. So that's what gives me the right. I told Stephen, I said, she don't consider what Stephen does working. Hey, you ain't blocked, Gladys. And said, where was I at, y'all? Oh yeah. She don't consider what Stephen does work. Making videos. She don't consider that work. And she's a smart ass, son. Don't get me wrong. She said, you're going to have to take Bentley to the doctor because I have to work. So he puts his stuff off. I mean, y'all see it all the time. Y'all seen how many times he takes Bentley to the doctor? I said, son, I don't know a man that takes the youngest to the doctor. And I don't. I ain't never took my youngest to the doctor. I don't know a man that does that. But Stephen does. But it don't matter what he does. There ain't no Mr. Good Guy. How did he seen that message? Because Stan screenshotted it, seen it to him. That burned him up, son. I'm talking about that made him mad. He said, ain't gonna be no more Mr. Nice Guy. You know, if you walk in my house and you walk in, you say, hey, how you doing, Dan? And then I immediately like just slap your jaws with some BS. Every time, like, how long you gonna come in here and say, hey, Danny, how you doing? How long you think he's gonna do that? You know, I've been telling him this the whole time. I said, son, you are never gonna be rid of her. And she likes to pull his Shane. I ain't got time to take him to the doctor. You're going to have to take him. She knows Stephen will do it. Well, hey, I'm not that kind of person. But have y'all ever seen people or heard of people that, like, you just have to imagine this? They look in the mirror and they don't even like their self. You believe that? So here's kind of the way it is. You cut somebody down, so you feel good about yourself. Now, whatever that group of people on Facebook where she's doing that talking, they know her. They know her. You think they don't know? Every damn body in Dublin knows. Everybody in Dublin knows what happened. You know, he likes to come over here and play the drums, and I done started noticing. I just don't know exactly what it is yet. You don't see people like this every day. You don't see people like this every day. He likes to come in and play the drums. Now, she don't like me and Tammy, nor Grandma, nor nobody. You know, Grandma can cut hair, y'all. But she don't want Grandma to cut Bentley's hair. But she done it anyway. But she didn't want Grandma to cut the hair. Grandma cut hair just as good as anybody can. But for one reason or another, she don't want him coming over here playing them drums. And I'm not sure if it's because of the super chats he gets. He don't take his money home, and he keeps it too. He's the best young'un I've ever seen about holding on to money. I'm not sure if it's super chats. I'm not sure about, like, it's just helping Stephen. Well, you know, everybody loves Bentley. I'm not sure if it's the fact that he's helping Stephen or helping me or helping all of us and having a good time. But it's in there, one of them things. You know, I didn't intend on getting all strung out about this. But it's hell, y'all. I mean, it's hell. And like I say, I know a girl that You got a daughter about 21 years old. Daughter went off with this rough character boy. Rough character. And the mama's a good mama. I bet you would have thought the mama was a bad, mean mama, wouldn't you? The mama a good mama. Looked after the girl her whole life. Some old, somebody that ain't worth 2 cents. Being in jail for stealing, doing drugs, selling drugs. And this girl is with him. Moved 200 miles from here. The mama can't hardly talk to the girl. The mama's not so sure if it's the girl, if the man won't let her talk. She don't exactly know what to think. I told the woman, I said, you know, there ain't nothing you can do. That don't mean she ain't gonna worry, because there's nothing you can do. She's still gonna sit and worry. No telling how many times a day she thinks about her daughter. I said, ain't nothing you can do. You know, not all girls, but there's some of them that like get it bad wrong the first time, you know. And then they usually learn from their mistakes and actually get, you know, a nice guy. So if you don't know me, y'all, I'm a nice guy. I'm a rough guy. I'm good. I'm bad. I'm everything. I will get mad sometimes. But I'm mostly good. Now, women don't usually like real good guys. But after they done had a bad one, like this girl I'm talking about, is living 200 miles away from here, she probably won't jump back in the same situation again. I mean, I know, hell, I actually know a lot of them. You know, I got the camper through with. I made a video today. It's on Danny S. Hodges' channel. You can go watch it if you want to. You can go see one of Stephen's girlfriends that's on there. That's on that channel. She was also a teacher too. I'm through completely with the camper. Tammy's gonna try to shampoo the carpet, or either I am. So I'm gonna get started on the 2 sinks tomorrow. Now when I say the sinks, the kitchen sink ain't got no hot water because I got the valve cut off. She got water, but she ain't got hot water. I gotta get that fixed. And then my bathroom here, I got one side of the water, I think it's the cold water, I got it cut off. So I got to try to see about that tomorrow. And I don't know how long it'll take me. I can't go all day long working no more. And so I ain't got no hotspot. I got a hotspot, but I ain't got no minutes on it. I mean, you can buy a card and all that. But I was actually checking up on it, and you can get a 100 gigabyte for $55. And 100 gigabyte, you can actually watch TV and Facebook pretty good while. Probably can watch it a whole month if you cutting it off when you go outside and all that, and go down to the river, get in the boat and all that. If you don't leave it playing, probably 100 gigabyte will last a whole month. I did that 60 gigabyte. And I have had them to cut that off before while I was camping. But you can get 100 gigabyte now. And I also read you can get 150 gigabyte.